Hi, this is Dr. Otto Janke with Longevity Live. We're on tour today with my good friend.
How you doing? Good morning. Christian.
That's Christian, my trainer. We're going to do one of the things, in the previous video, he talked about the essential exercises or movements you should have, which are?
Functional movement patterns.
Which are?
It's going to be a squat, hip hinge, lunge. You have vertical horizontal push, core and carry.
So some of you said, we don't know what those words mean. So we're going to start off with the squat today. We'll go into hinge and the other ones in a little bit, but let's do the squat today. How many times a day do you think someone squats?
More than you think. Probably over 30, 40 times.
Amazing about the squat is super simple to do, essential for movement for you, because when we squat, we are getting on and off the toilet, the bed, sitting down in chairs.
Yep. So toilet, chair, bench, car seat. Anything you can think of, your bed, when you sit at the edge of your bed before you go lay down, before you have dinner, you take a seat at your table, dining room table, you squat a numerous amount of times throughout the day.
Amazing about this, the number of times I have to pick up after my cats and my dogs, the number of times I'm squatting down to pick stuff up after them, which is a lot of times. I wish I didn't have to do that. What are the most biggest things people don't do correctly with squats?
Either they're not sitting into their squat, or typically you're sitting to something with feedback. So a lot of people tend to lose their neuromuscular functions, so they tend to just collapse on a couch, on a seat. So as individuals typically mature in age, they're losing their strength. So the likelihood of them falling increases dramatically because they're losing control of their body and their functions, and their muscles, instead of gaining strength, they're losing strength.
Amazing, the whole thing with balance too, because I see so many people with the balance problems. We're going to watch Kristen do a squat onto a, see some steppers right there. First of all, how high do you think that is right there, Kristen?
Not too high. It's probably the height of a couch, a low couch. Okay. But we can always add steppers to increase the height, or you can always remove. It's depending on the person and the range of motion they distribute.
And so what's critical about the movement right there?
What's critical about using this?
Your movement. When you go down to do that, what's critical about, you talked about the collapsing of someone going down.
Yeah, so you kind of want to stay in control of the whole eccentric portion of the squat, which
is
down. Sitting down. So I'll show you guys. A lot of people just tend to, as they lose muscle strength, they tend to start off sitting well, and then they just plop down.
All the time, I see it all the time.
And you see the chair move back a little bit, or you hear the noise of a couch hit the wall, and that's because they're losing focus with the movement pattern, as opposed to sitting controllably. So if they count and mentally, I'm gonna take 3 seconds to take this seat, you'll notice the difference dramatically of how more in control I am of my body, as opposed to if I just start off moving slowly and then just plop down because I know there's something behind me.
What are the big muscle groups we're using right there? Just point to them.
So we're using a lot of, quads, glutes. Glutes are the major component because they distribute stability for us as long as we have them activated appropriately.
Cool stuff. So squats are just massively important. Show us a great air squat. And so you can practice this stuff. I highly recommend you do. In my practice, we're going to start having people do this on a regular basis for strengthening of their low back and core, so we don't have all those chronic injuries all the time. Show us what a really good air squat would look like.
Okay. So on the way down is when we want to sustain our inhale, so we keep our core activated, so we can put our hands by our chest. We're going to come on down, and on the way up, we're going to exhale. On the way down, we're going to inhale.
So what's really key about that is you put your butt back.
Yes.
Put the butt back as you come down.
Yep.
Absolutely critical. Fantastic stuff. We're going to be showing a lot more stuff with Christian coming up. The squat, very, very fundamental, very, very simple to do. How much does it cost to do that?
$0.
I love it. Free and effective. Christian, thank you much.
Thank you.